Hello, and welcome back to the Bleach Rebirth Souls Let's Play. Last time we had cinema, just as planned, as you should remember, as it was cinema, perfectly planned. Cinema, absolute cinema, yep. I left you, I rug pulled you, yeah, and yeah. All I can say is let's continue, I guess, with Absolute Pete. Oh, fantastic, Blood Bowl.
Shiro, but why?
Who's your Momo? You deserve it. Aizen!
Aizen! Wait, Captain Hitsugaya!
Vulnerabilities everywhere.
I'm slashed them all in one slice.
I won't kill you.
Man, the
With
villain,
kind
bro.
of power you have, I'd imagine that it would be difficult to even pass out from a wound like that. Now, just watch. You can observe the end of this battle as you lie helplessly on the ground.
You're forgetting about a captain, buddy. The head captain.
So the head captain finally arrives. But you're too late. You're the only captain left who's got any real ability.
What about... Oh no, he's just been taken down, isn't he? Look, easy! Execute a counter. Oh, the bane of my existence. Which has been the entire episode, just this.
If you fall, the 13 court guard squads are essentially finished.
That's very true.
You missed your opportunity.
Oh, I counted his thing!
You shouldn't have even
Bah!
bothered to shoot.
Bah!
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you can ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence!
Oh fuck, evolution straight away.
Don't
Jesus.
you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 court
Yeah, he's
guard
not messing
squads for
around.
a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now ripe. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing
We're
but
not
a
gonna see
prelude
Bonkai
that have been
later.
leading up to this very moment.
So
He's not
you
going
set
all out,
this
all out.
maneuver
He ain't
up
Bunkai.
While at the same time your men were being slain. How very kind of you.
Even if they be my subordinates, those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the court guard. In the past, that was the philosophy that I taught to all those who serve in the guard. But now, it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the court guard, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter. Step away, Ichigo Kurosaki! You're not a member of the 13 court guard squads. I simply cannot
Oh, he's
allow
fucking
you
blocking
to
everything.
die
Oh no.
Old man.
Oh
here.
man.
You're all fully prepared for this. To punish you a bit more.
Oh shit, I'm gonna lose all my health now because I'm burning. Fuck. It's fine though, he's gonna die. Go on, hit him before I fucking lose health, please.
The time is right.
Nice,
In
good.
order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court guard squads follow. In the Tsuchikoku.
They're all crazy. I did lose some health from that though. I'm doing my beast mode, my flame mode.
To die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court guard squads follow. This is... what? The
Underlays.
flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Zanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning.
See?
But when all other powers are abandoned
Yeah, 'cause
in
we got
order to
just
strengthen a
Magnum.
single power, even the ultimate can be opposed. He, Wonderwise, is the only
Wonderwise.
modified Arankar, and his resurrection is Extinguir. That's right, an Arankar created for the sole purpose of containing your Ryujin Jaka. To obtain that one power, Wonderwise sacrificed his speech, his intellect, his memory, and even his reason. You can't do anything against that power.
And the reason he's
The ability
randomly in
for
his
which you
resurrection now
exchanged
is he does go
everything.
into it when fighting
Goodbye, Genryusai
Kensei and
Yamamoto.
Mashiro. But we don't see that because they're not models in this game.
You are naive. So much so it makes me dizzy. Don't you have any idea of why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 court guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no
Yeah, you said that
soul
already, bro.
reaper stronger than me has emerged for
Lives
1,000 years.
He ain't just a fire boy.
I don't believe that I held anything back at all. I must say, you're one tough kid.
Time to get naked.
Well then, if I am not able to defeat you with Ikotsu, I should warn you that this may hurt a little bit. Is that all right? That's right. Your voice has been silenced. You have lost your ability to speak. I am glad.
He's just a
It is a
fool,
good thing that you no
basically.
longer look like a child. Now I can beat you to death without feeling any guilt. Sokotsu! Poor creature. With all that was taken from you, you were not robbed of your emotions. How very cruel indeed.
Cruel? Souls that have become hollows have no purpose. They are meant only to mindlessly consume other souls. What's so cruel about trying to provide them with more meaning, to give them a purpose? It's you who is the truly cruel one for shattering that soul to pieces.
I have no intention of getting into a silly argument with you. Speak while you have the chance. Soon enough, it will be over.
Silly arguments. Because you insist on taking my words lightly, you overlook the meaning that's behind them. Remember what I said about Extinguir? It was created for the sole purpose of containing the flame of Ryujin Jaka.
Painting.
And when I say contain, I mean trapping it inside your sword, so that no new flames can be produced. But is that the only flame? There's another. That flame was emitted by your sword already. So, where was that flame contained then?
What?
Within him.
You're a smart man. If all that energy you emitted was to be released in an instant indiscriminately, you know what would happen.
Kaboom. Everything would blow. Literally, like the entire fake Coca town. So you had to jump on top
To
of
have
it.
minimized the effects of that blast to just this, no wonder you're the head captain of the 13 court guard squads.
Wonder what I just did though.
If you hadn't held
Easy.
it back with your own body, your flame would have easily blasted away the fragile barrier you put up.
See?
This tiny town would have been reduced to nothing but ashes and dust. I thank you, Genryusai Yamamoto. Thanks to you, this world was saved from destruction.
Damn you.
Genryusai Yamamoto, I won't tell you that I will spare your life. You're the living embodiment of the Soul Society's history, and I will finish you with my own sword.
Isn't it?
How many times must I tell you the same thing, upstart?
His arm is cracking. This is a forbidden technique that can only be activated by sacrificing one's own body.
You're naive.
96.
Addon number 96. Itakaso!
Hey guys, I'm Ichigo. The main character meets the main antagonist. Yeah, Yamamoto's lost his arm now. He blew off his own arm to do that big explosion. Really bites him in the butt in a 1,000 Year Blood War. But not really. Because he could have got it healed at any point, but he didn't want to. Because he knew it was his time. Fabricated reality.
I underestimated his willingness to sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon.
I am Ichigo.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
It's time to settle this!
Defeat Sasuke Aizen? Easy, bro. I'm the main character. Just like I am in real life. My life is the only one that matters.
How insulting. Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once? Hideous.
That's a good potential! Bro, he really likes doing the steel, doesn't he?
This means nothing.
Let's go! This can't be incredible! Sorry. I'm not through yet!
Keep coming at me. It won't work.
Keep coming.
Strike back!
Gets a good aura. Ah, no, let me use my aura on you.
I'll end this now.
Defeated.
What's so funny?
I bet that you're thinking that was the perfect opportunity. But that was my last vulnerable moment.
Oh shit, this is what happens, isn't it? Ah shit. Here we go again. Clash of Swords.
You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo Kurosaki.
It was enough. I wounded you.
Wounded me? You call this a wound?
Give me this as a skin for Aizen, please.
Instant regeneration.
It's not instant
Oh,
regeneration.
maybe it's not yet.
Did you really believe that I would holofy?
Why'd I become a puny hollow? I want this as a skin.
This is it instinctively protecting its master.
What do you mean?
I want a like semi-shirtless Aizen with this. The Hogyoku.
That's...
The Hogyoku.
The Hogyoku. So I see. This is your spiritual pressure. Magnificent. You've really grown. Just as I envisioned.
What?
Your encounter with Rukia Kuchiki. Your Soul Reaper powers were awakened in your battle with Uryu Ishida. You realized the power of your Zanpakuto during your fight with Rinji Abarai. You found a foothold for your Bankai amid your battle with Kenpachi Zaraki. You took a step toward holofying in your battle with Byakuya Kuchiki.
The Battle of Grimjow. Was it Ulquiorra?
In your battle with
Yeah,
Grimjow,
he does
you
the-
mastered
Yeah,
holification.
mastered it.
And in your battle with Ulquiorra, it seems that you were able to gain an even greater power.
So he mastered it with Grimjow.
Ichigo Kurosaki, all of the battles that you fought took place in the palm of my hand.
Wait a second. You mean all of my battles took place in the palm of your hand?
Planned. Perfectly planned.
Hold on, what? But what does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me! Start talking!
Don't raise your voice to me. You shouldn't be so surprised by this. I merely developed a certainty. I became convinced that you'd make the best research subject for me. So I took opportunities to assist you in your development. Didn't you ever suspect something? Didn't you think it rather strange that you, who'd never seen a hollow before in your life, would end up being attacked by one so shortly after you met Rukia Kuchiki?
That's like when
That
he did see a
Minos
hollow.
Grande would be drawn by Quincy bait, which is only used to lure low-level hollows. That Rukia Kuchiki, whose spiritual pressure hadn't been detected till then, should be so conveniently arrested by the Soul Society just coincidentally when you were beginning in earnest to get the hang of fighting as a Soul Reaper. Rinji Abarai, Kenpachi Zaraki, Byakuya Kuchiki, every one of them fought you when your powers just so happened to have developed to the point where they were nearly equal to their own abilities. Didn't you ever stop to think that it was strange?
Hold on.
He's
Did
the
you
main
chalk
character.
it all up to fate? Did you think this attack was a coincidence as well?
Hold on.
Since
Did
when?
you think your victories were the result of your own efforts?
Aizen is such a good villain.
Don't disappoint me. You should be stronger than this, more perceptive than this. What's the matter? Don't you believe me?
Of course not.
But it's the truth.
It's a lie! You're telling me that you were behind all my battles! That you orchestrated absolutely everything! What kind of moron would believe that? I remember what you said before. You said that when you found Rukia, it was after she had gone missing in the world of the living. But now, you're telling me that you knew me from the moment that I met her? It doesn't add up at all!
Sure it doesn't. Because that's not true.
You make an interesting point. You just said yourself that it's a lie. In short, you don't believe me. Right now, you claim that my words are nothing but lies, but even so, didn't you believe that what I said to you back then was true? It's understandable. I sympathize with you. In this world, there are no absolute truths or lies. The only thing that exists is harsh reality. Nevertheless, everything that exists in this entire world lives by conveniently believing a few untruths that they convince themselves to be fact. That's essentially the only way they know how to live. But for the weak, who make up the majority of this world, there are some facts which are simply too painful to believe, so their
If I'm just living
existence
for your sword there,
is
mate.
denied. Are you sure that what you believe to be facts are all true? Let me ask you this. Who assigned Rukia Kuchiki to the world of the living? And something else. Who equipped Rinji Abarai with the spiritual pressure detection ability? And yet another question. Who was it that included the information about your whereabouts in the reports given to the lieutenants? And do you truly believe that I was unable to detect the Hogyoku's location for 100 years after it was created?
Okay. One question.
Since when?
Let's go back to earlier. You said
Where
that you were sure that I was gonna be the very best subject for your research.
Since when?
Why is that? What made you so sure about it?
Go on, say it.
You were really watching me from the moment I met Rukia. And tell me, when exactly did you become convinced that I'd be the best?
Since the beginning.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. So.
Come on, just cut the crap.
Didn't you hear me? I said it was from the beginning. The fact is that I've known you from the very moment you were born.
What?
You were special even from the instant of your birth. Because you are human. And also...
That's enough talk, Aizen.
Guess you'll never know. I guess you'll never know what he was. I'm going to say it here. So if you don't want to know, yes, it's Dow Blood War spoilers. So if you do not want to know, skip, I guess, to this time. Hopefully I remember to do that. But basically, Ichigo, his mum, his dad, is a Soul Reaper, Ishin, we just saw, and his mum was a Quincy. So he was a human, a Soul Reaper, and a Quincy. But also, another reason Aizen knew about him was because Aizen was made white, which was like the first Arrancar he made. This was when Ishin was still a captain of the 13 Court Guard Squad, and he was still young. But he made a hollow, named it White. That hollow then attacked Ishin, and Mitsuki, aka Ichigo's mum, saved Ishin from that hollow called White. That white then attacked Mitsuki, and that put hollow powers in her, which then made, when she gave birth with Ishin's child, because they got together after that, she gave birth to Ichigo, who would have human abilities, who would have who was human. He was part Soul Reaper from his dad, and from his mum, he was part Quincy, and from the white that was inside his mum, he was part Hollow. And that is why Aizen knew about him and wanted him as a perfect test subject. Ta-da! Welcome back to those of you who skipped ahead. I really do hope I remember to put timestamp. There's no way I get to play as Ishin, he's not a playable character. DLC, please give me Ishin as a DLC character.
Decision.
I want that.
Must be in their blood.
He's a Joestar.
Dad.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you, without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Geen.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
They're here, baby.
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time.
Since beginning of
Do you remember it?
bye
The last
bye.
time
That
that
one.
we fought?
The gate.
You came
And the
charging at me at full
gatekeepers.
steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
Gatekeepers shouldn't be opening gates.
I don't remember.
I remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
I don't remember you.
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart.
Spoken
I
like a
usually
true
understand
warrior.
the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. I like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
Nothing. He can't
I
open his
thought you were
eyes.
an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
You're one to talk. Defeat Gin Ichimaru. My favorite captain. I love Gin. He's so cool. He little snake.
My sword, Shinzo. Do you know how far it can extend?
3 miles.
100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai?
Is that not 3 miles?
Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles.
8 miles off way.
You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time.
Bang
Disrespectful to keep holding back. Kamishini no Yari.
Kamishinini no Yari.
Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got.
Get to the danger. Give me get to get aura, baby. Yeah, the aura. Incredible.
Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
Oh, I missed it. I'm bad at this game.
Watch closely.
Don't you read that fucking hailstorm, mate? Oh, fuck, I missed.
This is turning into a hassle.
Kept you waiting.
Oh, holofy, fuck
This
it.
is hollow.
This is my holification.
Here I come.
Where are you?
What a joke. What a
And this is how Gin was defeated. Swing. Swing on his corpse. Which isn't a corpse because he isn't killed yet. Well, he isn't dead. Rongiku just dead. Oh, she's away! Yay!
Keen.
Gin. Jin. Me when I
Just
wake
as
up.
I thought.
Jin, it's what
The
I need.
scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening.
Yup.
I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
That's very true.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishini no Yari extends.
Kamishini no Yari.
You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishini no Yari isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest.
I like how he puts his
Of course,
sword in between his armpit to
won't
clap.
do you any good.
It's 500 times faster than that.
What's wrong?
And the sound of the
You're
clap.
really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yeah, he says
So it
500
seems
times faster than that. Not the clap, the
I've
sound of
reached
the
my
clap.
limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Of course it does.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
Nope. Okay.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sado, Orihime Inoue, their special powers were awakened because in the deepest recesses of their hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed to overcome it. I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hideko and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hideko and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hideko and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures. They are designed to strive so that they may realize whatever their undersized hearts desire.
You.
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Hey, what up, Dad?
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Eisen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's happening?
Oh,
should
oh
I
no.
know?
Oh no.
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku. The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly.
The cavalry's
You've
here.
come.
You've come.
Kisuke
Of course he
Urahara.
has. He is here. And for what? He's here. The cavalry's here. Kisuke Urahara. Level 56, baby. Bow, bow. Let's see what the creator of the Hogyoku has to say about this then. Got 30% left, so yeah. Thinking maybe 2-3 more episodes. Well,
It's been a long time, Eisen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
very true.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though.
Kuna.
So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
Oh, I get Kisuke Urahara. Yeah, baby. Of course I get Kisuke Urahara. What am I about? I gotta sneeze. Hold on. No, no, no. I love how he still just
I have
walks
no
with his
other
hat.
choice.
With his hand on his hat.
Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit.
Benny, man. Bleed,
Good
man.
control.
He says bleed, Benny.
Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's
Chill.
clearly sour grapes on your part. No.
Done!
But then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Spin, 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 spin. I can't really get him gets good on Jericho. Oh, oh, fuck. Go, go, gun!
Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
Strength such as mine.
And I went straight, had a 90 on him.
And you like it? Disappointing. Did it hurt you? Blood shield.
I keep on thinking it's not fucking. They don't fucking. I'm fucking up, man.
Behold, disappointed.
How do him again, baby?
Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho.
Yeah, I can think of like. I'm guessing. I'm thinking like the end of this part of the arc will be this episode, and then I can think of the little bit of training that Gio does, do another part, and then final. Should be the final part. Oh shit! So I'm thinking 3 more episodes. Well, 2. No, I should have done the healing one.
The tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point.
Yes, I understand what you're
World of
saying.
light. 8 bodies. 9 passages. Heavenly scripture. Ailing treasures. Great wheel.
He's doing a whole
great
Kido
turret. The arrow
incantation.
flashes and disappears into the distance.
Do you think I'd let you use a Kido like that? I will.
Too late.
That was good timed, actually. That was good timed with the me doing the finisher. I mean, I meant to do that. I'm super smart. All perfectly as planned.
Amazing.
What was that tech review for a second?
It seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right.
Because he doesn't need to.
I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Seals. I've plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara.
Yeah, he's gonna walk away now.
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You're the
sure
main villain
he'll
after
be
all.
back soon.
Where's Thingy? At this point.
What the hell is that?
He's in his Kakuna form. You know what? Wait, is it Kakuna? You know what comes after? He was just in his Weedle form, now he's in his Kakuna form. What's next? The Butterfree. I hope that's the same correct one. I get them confused. Does Weedle go to Beedrill? Or does Metapod go to... No. What's it? Caterpie. Does Weedle or Caterpie go to Butterfree? I don't know which one. Whichever one it is that ends up in Butterfree, because Aizen is meant to be a butterfly. That one I'm referencing. Which I think is Weedle. But I could easily be wrong. He's either Kakuna or Metapod right now.
You tricked me into attacking, using a Kido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over. But sadly, the
Aizen is
Hogyoku,
Aizen.
through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension. Even this technique, which you probably developed in preparation for this battle, won't be able to harm me.
Hey guys, I'm Ishin. Hey guys, I'm Yoriichi. There she is. I was waiting for her to appear. I thought she appeared earlier.
Yoruichi.
Before he goes into his
How'd you
cooking
like
state.
that? That should...
Give me a skin.
Get away from there!
Give me Yoriichi with the fist and boots on, please. I want that as a skin. Toes.
I see. The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
Oh man, that was special iron anti-hierro armor too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Is that your secret weapon? Don't think you can...
Get some attention!
Fucking daddy is not messing around. It's a potential. What's his? It's not Zangetsu. It's fucking. It's a flame version of Zangetsu. So isn't it like Muget? No,
How'd that
is it
work?
Mugetsu or Hangetsu? I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
It's not
To be honest,
Zangetsu, but
I
he
haven't
has
been
like a
able to read
same.
his spiritual
He has a
pressure
fire
since he
version of
transformed.
Zangetsu, basically.
It's obvious
good
that
for
he's
Mugetsu.
terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike.
Give me that as a
Withstood
skin.
that attack
That's a cool.
perfectly.
That's cool. Crack
Is
down
that
the face.
But what's happening?
And now, I think it's time you people understood my power too.
His sword is welded to his hand now as well. Dead. 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 Now they're just napping. They're just having a little snooze. Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. Judgment. Shiver me. I'm sorry.
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break.
Break time.
What the? It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die. Like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's...
Look at you. Tell me, were you always this weak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a soul reaper, not a hollow, not a human. You're nothing. You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours?
Exactly. Ichigo's nothing.
Look, with all due respect, get out.
He is the main character.
You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
Kamishi no Yali. I love him, man. Another one. The Edge of Reason. Then we split paths. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Maybe one will probably be with Aizen and Gin against fuck the guy. What I can't believe we got his name. Fuck. Yeah.
Dad.
And then the other path is probably Ichigo training with his daddy.
Gin, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I think
I
it would
see.
be that.
Open the Senkai Mall. We're going to invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the Oken, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Aizen.
And here he goes, getting his luscious locks.
Yes, it seems that the chrysalis stage is now over.
May the butterfly fly. May the butterfly be free. May the butterfly fly.
What a relief. Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion.
One must.
What the?
Why does it split into two paths?
What's going?
Unless one's like a little
Ichigo,
side,
come
not
on!
side story,
Don't just
but like
stand there. Open the
one's not like a
Dad.
battle.
Let's go. We're gonna protect Karakura Town.
One's his training, 100%. And then one
That's
must be
impossible.
like a little story
No.
thing
There's just no
with
way.
Geen and thingy.
How do you know for sure that it's impossible?
Because I know.
Ron
And so
Giku,
do you,
that's it.
Dad. There's no
Fucking
way
hell.
we can beat a monster with that kind of spiritual pressure.
How did I forget that?
I see. So, you're able to sense his spiritual pressure then?
What?
Let's go. Aren't you coming?
Oh, I forgot what
What
happens
else are you
later
gonna
on.
do? Huh?
I can't
Cry?
sense your spiritual pressure. So you must be that weak.
You gonna sit there and cry again about how you can't save anyone?
Mate,
Think
so
hard
dark,
about
mate.
why Aizen headed to the Karakura Town in the Soul Society. If you don't,
Keigo.
people you want to protect and everybody else,
Keigo,
everyone in Karakura
Tatsuki,
Town will die at the hands of
Dunkanonji,
Aizen.
Cone, what else is there? Kalin,
Dad.
Yuzu.
Open the Sinkaimon.
I was going to anyway.
Rangiku,
There you go.
that's insane. You're still not well. You've only been healed enough to barely stay alive. Your treatment isn't finished yet. Rangiku!
Ron
The
Giku,
dumb
Ron
guy.
Giku.
My, how terribly nostalgic. Must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Aizen. Captain Aizen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
But Aizen is Aizen, baby.
What's there to fear, Geen? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then?
He just destroyed the big ass thing that cleans out the Dungai, by the way, which people run from, like all the captains run from quick. It can instantly suck their spiritual pressure out, but he just killed it. Yeah, one's a little thingy.